Oh, man. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Guess what? That fix I did in the last video with swapping the alternators on the Civic didn't work out. Yeah. So, in other words, the Civic is giving me hell right now. But yo, we're in the mood. Woo! Can you hear it though? It's a pretty quiet muffler, so yeah. Still love my Apex WS2. But yo, like I said, the Civic's giving me hell right now, man. Like, So have you ever just had a car problem and you thought you just had to replace that one part, but when you replace that part, it turns into another part, and then another part, and then during the process, you're like, well, while I'm changing this, I might as well change a bunch of other parts. Well, that's exactly what's going on right now. Whoops. Woo! The Prelude's alive, baby. Yeah. Okay, so it all started off with a dead battery, right? I didn't want to put a lot of money into it, so I went to Costco, got a brand new battery for only like $100, right? Boom. Well, guess what? That new battery only lasted like 3 days. Even from when I first installed it, the Civic had trouble starting up, and then just slowly afterwards, man, it's got weaker and weaker and weaker until the battery just wouldn't start the engine anymore. So that's when I thought, hey, how about I change the alternator? How about I swap the alternator from the K24 motor? Well, I did that, got rid of the Costco battery, bought a brand new Duralast battery, and that battery died too. The thing is, that Duralast battery only lasted one trip. I started up the Civic, no problem, drove somewhere about an hour away, and I had to jump start the Civic. Got home. When I got home, the Civic literally died as I was parking the Civic. So I went from a $100 Costco battery to a $250 Duralast battery, and now that battery's dead. So right now I'm on the way to go pick up a new alternator. That was another about $200 something. Last night as I was driving the Civic, my battery light came on, and when I did some research, it means that my charging system isn't working. So the Civic ran fine, but for whatever reason, the battery wasn't getting recharged. I really hope this new alternator fixes all my issues, because my last resort would be to upgrade the charging harness, so that's gonna take some work. I don't see why it would be necessary, because I don't have anything aftermarket on the Civic. I don't have no sound system. I don't have an aftermarket radio, so I don't see why I need to upgrade the charging system, unless maybe the wires to the battery are bad and corroded, and that's why I gotta replace it. Who knows? But let me pick up this alternator real quick. Whew, I am back home. Yo, like I say in almost every video, if it's not the Prelude, it's the Civic. And if it's not the Civic, it's the Prelude. Man, it's that time of year where it's super cold. So don't mind the noise. This is my little space heater. Trying to stay a little warm in the garage while I work on the car. This time of year, I hate working on a car because it's cold and your fingers get numb, and when you slip and hit your hand on something, the pain slowly kicks in, and I just don't like it. Laying on the cold floor, just being cold all the time. Alright, I got a new alternator for the Civic. Hopefully, I don't have to take off the intake manifold to replace it. If you guys seen my previous videos, you already know taking off this intake manifold is no fun. It looks doable. Looks like we had a lot of space right here. I probably gotta take this off and the radiator fan, and we should be good. Guys, I think I found the issue why I'm having this charging issue. Check this out. So I just pulled back this cover on Alternator, and I noticed this nut is loose. Yo, this is probably why the battery is not charging. All I had to do is tighten this up. But shoot, I'm already committed. I'm already in here. We already got the new part, and this thing looks like it's seen way better days. And yo, look, this thing is broken too. What the heck, bro? Let's get this out of here and put it all back together. Yeah! Man, I really want to put the alternator in right now, but before I do that, there's one more thing I want to do. In one of my previous videos, I upgraded the whole charging system on the Prelude. And so on the Civic, just for a little insurance, I want to upgrade the charging system. Not fully, because I don't have enough material. I got this one strip of wire, and I think it is long enough to go from the alternator over here and straight to the battery. Yeah, that looks plenty long enough. This positive wire terminal does not look like it's in the best condition, so I'm gonna create my own direct wire. I'm gonna use an amp in between just to prevent causing a fire or something. I'm not sure what these are called, but I found one that fits in this little alternator bracket. See, it goes right here. On the Prelude, I used one that's too big, and it actually cracked this whole plastic piece and fell apart. So I'm just gonna hook up this wire on here and still use the OEM wire on top of it, and it'll just help improve the charging system just in case my OEM wire is bad. I'm really hoping this helps a lot. I also got my dead battery sitting on the charger. It's been charging for about an hour and 15 minutes now, so hopefully by the time I'm done, the battery has enough juice to start up. If not, I can use the Prelude to jumpstart the Civic, and hopefully the Civic will run. I don't even know why I'm in a rush to fix the Civic right now, because it's gonna rain tomorrow, and I don't want to drive the Civic in the rain, especially because it has the cold air intake. But another reason is because the radiator support still isn't welded onto the frame, and so I have exposed metal everywhere. And by driving it in the rain, it's gonna rust up. So that's one big reason why I don't drive the Civic at all in the rain. I just want to make sure that the Civic runs fine before I go ahead and do the clutch install, because installing the clutch is gonna be a lot of work. So just want to make sure the Civic is 100% before I do another big project, you know? Okay, I might have went a little above and beyond, but I just wanted to make sure that this electrical issue is fixed. So this new wire, I had to put it on top of the OEM wire, and I did cut this down the middle so I could just put it over it. That way it'll help prevent some water hitting it. I'll use a zip tie to hold that in place. This is the new wire. I got it zip tied to the OEM harness. It goes under the intake, and you can see it's right there, this red line. And I got the fuse hooked up right here. This isn't necessary, but this is just, you know, just to be safe, because if one of these wires get loose and gets grounded, it could create a spark and cause a fire. So now that that new wire is done, I can go ahead and put everything back together, and hopefully the Civic runs fine. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm really nervous because this was a dead battery, and I've been letting it charge for about 3 hours. Hopefully it's enough. I still got this hooked up just in case it needs that extra jump to get started. But even if it starts, I'm not sure if it'll start back up without a jump, you know? The Civic also doesn't have any gas, so I need to go get some gas. And I'm kind of scared that I might be stranded at the gas station. All right, brand new battery died in just a couple hours. Let's hope it's enough to start up. Oh, who was that? That kind of got me nervous. Maybe I need to hold the key a little bit longer. There we go. The Civic seems normal so far. It's been idling for about 5 minutes, so let's go get some gas. What's weird was when I got the new battery last night, immediately the battery light was on. So I don't know, I guess maybe that screw was so loose or the alternator was just that bad. Man, I kind of hate this feeling. I got that feeling where like kind of got butterflies because I just fixed something and I'm really hoping it is fixed, because now that I'm test driving it, if this car leaves me stranded, bro, I'm gonna have to call a tow. Oh, the battery light's on. Freak. Oh no, it turned back off. Okay, kind of weird. Maybe I just gotta drive it for a while so the battery could recharge. I'm thinking that positive terminal, the connector on my engine harness, it looks bad. Like it doesn't look like it's really grabbing onto the battery. Like I have to really tighten it and it feels snug. But I don't know, just the top part of it looks like it's not even closed all the way. So maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's not getting enough connection to the wire harness. I really hope the Civic doesn't let me down. I should have brought some tools. All the tools are in the Prelude. I think we'll be alright. We just gotta stay positive, you know, just believe in the Civic, believe in the power of dreams, the Honda power of dreams. Whoa, 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 what is all that? It's just my water bottle. Maybe I should get on the highway and it'll probably, at a faster speed, it'll probably help recharge the system a little bit. Because I don't think going 40 miles per hour is really gonna help too much. Again, this is a dead battery. I revived it, so it's gonna take some time to recharge it. But I'm also not a battery expert, and I really don't know too much about cars. So far, so good though. Last night when I was driving a Civic, I would randomly lose power steering, and I could see my radio just turning off and back on. Here we are. Gas is $4.39. Woohoo! Shell Premium, baby. Ah man, $47. All right. Moment of truth. I really hope the Civic doesn't let me down. Let's go. Hold up. I think it was trying. Let's try it again. Dang. Oh man, let me pull out the freaking jumper box. Let's hope it's enough to start the car. Please, Civic, just start right up. Come on, bruh. Oh, let me wait here a couple minutes. Freak. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to ask somebody to jumpstart for me. Please work. Please. I just want to get home. Yeah. Oh, man. Yo, it's always so embarrassing asking for someone to jumpstart your car. But luckily somebody helped me out. Civic is on. Let's get home, man. I need to take this battery out and get it fully charged at the auto store. Let's hurry and get home, bro. Ew, what kind of shift was that? Alright, let me make up for that. Hold up. Hey, V-Tech, baby. Yeah. Oh man, look, See, the battery light's back on. But that's only because I'm stopped. If I was driving, I think it would go away. What if the Civic runs out of power and leave me stranded while driving? It's all good, I'm close to home. That's so weird. Put in a new alternator. I added that extra wire. What's wrong with the charging system? Is there another ground wire that's probably not good? I don't know, bruh. Nope, it doesn't look like driving is helping. Man, so I guess it's probably a ground wire somewhere, man. Finally back home. Why, Civic? Why? Well, this is what I was talking about. See how there's like a huge gap all around this terminal? It is nice and snug, but maybe it needs more surface area connection, you know? Like probably just the bottom is touching, and that's probably not enough to help with the whole wiring system. Even the negative terminal is nice and secure. This is brand new. So yeah. I guess I gotta figure out how to replace this thingy. It looks like it might take some work, but I also might just have to do it. Cause we just bought a brand new battery, about $250. Brand new alternator, about $220. Just got some gas for like 50 bucks. Bruh, how did this turn into 500 bucks and it still didn't fix my issue? Ah, man. As you know, this has been a really stressful day. So sad I didn't fix the issue, but hey, man, let me know what you think the issue could be. What I should look into. Maybe I should upgrade the ground wires for the whole charging system. The ground wire on the battery is already good, but there's also a ground wire from the transmission, and I think there's a ground wire like right here from the engine to the chassis, and I think that's about it. I'm not sure. I'm still pretty new to the Civic. I also heard that the belt could be the issue. I've never changed all this, so it's probably a good idea to go and get a new belt, a new pulley, and a new tensioner. That's the 3 combo you want to do on the engine just for regular maintenance. The Civic does have well over 200,000 miles, and who knows when all those parts were even changed. So might as well do it now and spend even more money. Even though originally I was just supposed to spend 100 bucks on a Costco battery, but things just add up. But alright guys, I need to take a break from the car. I'm gonna chill out, relax. I just got an Amazon package. Let me show you guys what it is. Try to do this one-handed. Gotta have that confidence, you know, like a vinyl wrapper. Boom! And that's what it is. Oh, I gotta let these air out. These are some soundproofing material. I got them right here in my garage, and I wanted to add more. Not only do I think it looks cool, but you know, trying to get it set up right because you know your boy's gonna be dropping a mixtape pretty soon. Nah, just kidding. But I think it'll just help with the acoustics in the garage, and it kind of looks cool. Yeah. It's really cheap too. I think I get like 12 pieces for about $12. It's probably about 15 bucks. Who knows? Yeah. But alright guys, thanks for dropping by. I need to relax, clean up the garage, and just get this video posted so you guys can give me some feedback on what I need to do next. Because you already know I got a clutch kit coming in maybe in a few hours. It's still not here yet, but I want to fix this electrical issue before I install a new clutch on the Civic. But alright guys, thanks for dropping by, and yo, I really appreciate the feedback. A lot of you guys have like messaged me directly, and just I really appreciate the random DMs I get of, you know, people just telling me that I've kind of inspired them in a way to get them to work on their cars and whatnot. So not gonna lie, lately I've been feeling pretty unmotivated on working on the cars and vlogging it because I just feel like my channel growth isn't there. But maybe I shouldn't focus on that, you know, like if I can inspire a couple people to work on the cars, you know, that's pretty cool. You know, I think that's enough. So, you know, at the end of the day, I still get to do what I like doing, even though if I'm not like super big on YouTube, whatever, maybe someday I'll get there. Who knows? I really appreciate you guys dropping by, and see you on the next one. Yeah, deuces.